Welcome back to the Road to 56 as the Scandinavian Federation in a world that's probably going to go to shit because the Yanks are going fascist. The Germans are going democratic. Italy might do that later. I don't remember what I've actually set this to. Maybe I should have checked this earlier. Derp. Yeah, Mexico's having a civil war. The Yanks are starting to go fascist, so I've started putting some spies in there to deal with that. Please keep an eye on them. And I'm going to continue with our infrastructure, our industry. Still build up all this stuff. Eventually start pushing into designing some decent cruisers to go with. Like I do need to research a few other things to make these better, like some sonar, get rid of these useless mine-laying rails, and go all in on anti-air for everything. Anyway, let's get on with it, shall we?
Unnerved.
So quite a few of these around. No longer short of guns and all that stuff, which is good. I am short of artillery though. But I am building more of these eventually. Lack of power is an issue, but there's not a lot of coal here, and honestly, I should be able to use dams as power supply sources, like this one here. Well, it does reduce their energy consumption a bit, which is nice to have. I don't have any slots there, so can't rebuild that. Le bout. I am short of oil. That's going to be a bit of a problem. Oh good, I can actually... Right. Can I get a spy? Nope, I need to create the North American section first. Damn it. Well, our new guy can get to work with that. Still we're trading for oil from not the US, thankfully. We are getting this though, and I think I'll be able to extract some once I get excavation 3. Where am I with that? Excavation 2. Still a couple of years away from this. So, where was I going? After this, I'm going to refurbish the Duved Dam. Get these out of the way so I can get resource utilization and then another research slot. Oh, the Carlos are doing their usual thing there. Fighter aircraft. I think airspace dominance. Reminds me, I should probably check what kind of things what we've got over here. Yeah, gonna need more of those. But basically, I'm working on the assumption that the Yanks will eventually go to war with everyone, which seems to be the way things are going right now, and then cause as much problems as we can. Oh, I can actually conclude rearmament now. Well, so after refurbishing the dam, I'll conclude that. Then go into all this. Yeah, that's a while away, so not going to bother yet. Can't afford that yet. I'm not going to bother with anti-tank yet. Go with this, because we do need the spy range, and Volvo, please fix. Another spy. Another seducer. Out in Chicago. Try and get this up to as full as I can get, and then put one of these on a quiet network so they won't get spotted. Won't be able to use it to really do much, but we'll get there. Now, German Empire, have they... Yeah. I don't remember seeing that guy before. Well, they've gone democratic, so think it's time we expanded our influence with them. Both horses leveled up. Let's go with production efficiency because I really need that. Then towed anti-air. We will need that. I know, I can't sing. You don't have to tell me. Right, Navy sonar. Yes. Do I want trade introduction or fleeting being? Don't really have battleships. Don't really have carriers. I think I'm gonna go all in on subs. Hit and run. Still quite a way for these to go. Ugh, look at how much fuel that costs. Right, Juvet has been refurbished. Let's conclude rearmament and then get back onto the rest of this utilization stuff. Then you start bumping up our stability a bit more. So once I've done that... flight unemployment might be good to go for. There is also this for base stability. Yeah, why not? Right, I can now assign stuff to Myos for all this. I think range is probably, and then fuel consumption. And let's see now. That's good. Probably need to buff up some of this stuff a bit. Yeah, better torpedoes would be really handy. Yeah, where are those Gothenburg class destroyers? Replace that with anti-air, add some sonar. Can't lay mines, can't sweep. Not gonna be all that useful to us anyway, so let's get back to it. Get this guy something, so I'm gonna go with Lancer and then Loading Drill Master because we have a lot of torpedoes and stuff in our destroyers and other things, so might as well go with them. Right. Gonna build after this. I'm gonna build a few more because I'm gonna need more ships. I'll build 10 more, and let's see, what can I do for the Gotland class cruiser? Anything I can upgrade here? More of those. I'm gonna go with some hydrophones just so they can spot them a little bit better. Probably not going to be the best thing I can there, but we'll see. Yeah, with this sort of Myo for trains, I always go with this first, so it size levels up quicker. Then here, and then here to get up a little bit faster. Then we go in on support equipment. Trains are never expensive, but they're always... If you can make them cheaper, it's helpful. On the theorist side of things, there's not much here I can really go with. Because doctrine costs, meh. Although this guy might not be bad for mastery gain for battlefield support, which we already have. This guy, though, would be nice. Ground attack? No, I'm not actually using that. Maybe I should wait. Yeah, I'll wait until I have that. Now, rearmament is almost done. Where to go next? Okay, I think this, then modernize the Air Force. Now, artillery. I'm gonna go with field engineering because engineers, they're too good to pass up. Next will probably be mission type tactics. Yeah, organization. That's huge. Oh, not a spy. I'm gonna go with a counterintelligence guy here. And then everything else goes in on infiltration. Infiltrate their navy. Does part factories, but we're not too sure of those right now. Yeah, we're no longer so sure of that, but hey. Also got a couple of these rubber plants coming up because I will need them. Right, I can now assign a scientist to a new land warfare facility. Got a choice between Herbert Wiesner, tank specialist, or Victor Hamar, who is an artillery specialist, special project speed and XP gain. I like this. It's also a little higher, which means it gives even more breakthrough. Now, what am I going to spend them on is the big thing. That reminds me, I never actually assigned anything here. These are trying just for terrain XP gain. That's really helpful. Now, where was I going? Probably go with flame tanks now I think about it. I do need to research, I already have that. Optical rangefinders wouldn't be bad. Nope, that's doing its usual thing. Well, Soviet Civil War. Can't remember what I was doing, why I put that there. Right, what else? I guess a form department to try and break the enemy ciphers when I do have them. I'm probably going to save this for strike doctrine, flying artillery. Reminds me, I should probably design it in one. Don't have any mines with that, so... And a couple of those. Sport anti-air on these guys, because I'm going to need them. So, what am I short of? Infantry equipment. And artillery. Right, so I guess I'll be pushing these up a little bit further. How short am I? 80 days. 29 days. Okay, that's not too bad. Good. Let's steal some industrial blueprints off these guys. So after modernizing the Air Force, it's going to go into Found Sab. It gives us an extra factory for other things. Add some very juicy bonuses. Less fuel usage. less reduction required, resource needed, extra range, agility, air defense. A little more expensive, but it's actually not going to be too bad. Can't remember what they're doing. Ah, radar. And we got the resources for it, so let's just do it. Right, so the Spanish Republic has beaten the Carlists. Still got the Spanish state under Franco, and the Spanish Commune under, what's his name? Julian Gorkin. Yep. Right, planes. Speed and agility, speed and agility, range, efficiency gain, speed and agility, speed and agility, fighter specialization, and fighter expertise. Right, aircraft cannons, aircraft heavy MGs. Still need to actually upgrade all these, but what's Hungary up to? Right, plus air support prone because it'll give us extra mastery. Logistical focus because that is huge. Supply, fuel consumption. Convoy warfare. I'm gonna go with instilled aggression, getting close and hit him. Range improvements, I like that. Anything here? Nope. It's about half a year ahead. I may as well get this out of the way because it's going to be useful. Industrial concerns. We are short of coal, so... Ooh, I do like that. +6 coal for both of these. +6 coal. Ericsson. Extra steel? Well, we're not sure of that. Excavation technology, research speed isn't much. Probably gonna go with this. It's just +6 coal, industrial research speed, and then the synthetic resources will be stacked on top of that. Now, radio interception group. Can't do radio propaganda yet because there isn't enough world attention. And we're no longer short of rubber. We are short of coal. So save up my political power to get that. I'm gonna go with this ground naval coordination. It does give us naval targeting and ground attack, which we are going to need both of. After this, I'm probably gonna go with operational air support, or just general buffs. This, we can leave it. Maybe I'll go in on maritime patrol bombers. Oh my god! The Bob Semple tank! Eek! I'm scared! Right, our first Greenland divisions are in the field. I think improvisation expert might not be bad. And guerrilla fighter wouldn't be bad either, given that he's going to be dug in around these areas. And we have mastery. Good. So, sell some industrial blueprints. Yes, computing machine. Let's see if we can't steal one of their ciphers as well. Risky. So let's ignore that for now and just infiltrate their air force. And the sap almost done. I never actually did complete these actually, so Sako, Karuna Mine, resource utilization. Do something about my stability. It's lower than I would like it to be. Right now I can't though. Ooh, the Yanks are having their own civil war now. Constitutionalists versus the provisional government. Let's see, can I send them anything to help? $200 of those. See how much of a difference that actually makes. Probably won't, but I'll try. I send volunteers. No, I can't. Can I send an attaché? Maybe. Can't even do radio propaganda yet. Grr. Well, Poland has returned Danzig. Wasn't expecting that. So the French Entente have Romania, Czechoslovakia, Yugoslavia, France, the UK. Middle Europa has just Germany for now. Kingdom of Italy, I don't know what they're doing right now. They're sending volunteers to Spain and the US. Looks like the US are probably going to win this, which is not something I really want to see. So after the... what else have they got? Enforced loyalty. Collaboration with the Mafia. Jeez, I wonder how that's going to happen. They haven't got there yet. Canadian corridor. Wonder how they're going to deal with that. Right. Just a research program, because extra research slots would be really handy. And then probably go in on some of the unification tree just to get it out of the way, get some extra factories and stuff. I have anything to get any early? Land off from research. I think that I should probably start tweaking some of this field Jaeger. These are something that Road to 56 adds as a kind of not quite special forces, but definitely they don't count towards the special forces cap, but they require more support equipment than regular infantry. I mean, basically they excel at fighting in snow, forests, hills, all which seem to be a lot around. There's a lot of that in Scandinavia for some odd reason. It's almost like speccing your army for your chosen terrain is a good idea. Hell, what would I know about this sort of thing? Well, the USSR has fallen. Now the SSSR is there. It is in charge. This might be a good point to end this episode here. So things are starting to shape up towards the shit show, the inevitable shit show. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.